I'm not ashamed.
Don't be ashamed, Adam. Let it fly.
I'm not ashamed that Christmas is starting to go up in my house.
Yeah, 100%. November 1st every year.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Why should I feel bad about exuding a little holiday cheer?
You shouldn't. We
People
need
are
it.
always like, oh, look, the Christmas is up at the store already. Why don't you wait till after? I'm like, why don't you mellow out, motherfucker?
Megadads Live is a mature-rated podcast. It's for the mega dads, the mega moms, but not the mega kids. So put on those earmuffs and let's go!
I'm going to jingle my balls all over your face, and I'm not going to feel bad about it.
Yeah, don't feel bad. We need it. Like,
we do.
Of all the times we need a little, like, light in the darkness. Like, I've been thinking about this a lot. The spirit of Christmas. You know, the Hallmark movies, the doing something nice for people.
Yes.
The being selfless.
Yeah.
The love, the, like, coming together once a year for the good of all humanity. Like, does that exist, Adam, the spirit of Christmas? Or am I crazy? Did I give into the marketing hype?
Well, I like where you're coming from, where you're talking about, like, peace and joy. Yeah. I kind of came at it like my Christmas spirit was to get in somebody else's face.
Yeah,
like, I feel like you. I came off a little aggressive. Like, I was using my Christmas to rub somebody's face in shit. Whereas you're like, joy to the world and goodness for all mankind. Mine was more... it was a little aggro. So
no, the lights go up November 1st, and we were a little bit late this year, which kind of irked me. But our tree is destroyed by our cat already, so we put more stuff up today. I need it. I put on Christmas music. I do all the things. Like I'll be watching Jingle All the Way and the Santa Claus, the Grinch, Who Stole Christmas, like all this stuff.
So what happened at my house was we were taking down the Halloween.
Yeah. Okay.
And we have
changing of the guard.
Exactly. We have a storage area under our stairs, right? And so when you put one in, you got to take one out.
Yeah, you can't do double penetration.
Yeah.
you need one set of decorations going to the hole. You can't double it up. You could get hurt.
Too many candy canes. And so, like, all of a sudden it was like, okay, well, now I'm going to organize this space since I'm moving things around. Suddenly, every Christmas tote was all of a sudden, like, in the hallway, in the family room, just piled up. And then the kids were like, well, when are we going to put up the tree? And I'm like, well, probably like in a week or so. And then the tree was upstairs. And then the tree was out of the bag. Because we artificial tree, and then the decorations were on the tree, and then the ornaments and the lights were on the tree, and then all of a sudden, like the snowmen were up on the shelf, and then Hallmark was on TV, and then we were all in our matching Christmas pajamas. All of a sudden,
this is what's up.
It was like an outbreak of Christmas today. Yep. I don't know what the hell happened.
Yep.
But much like you, I was just like, I need it. I absolutely need it.
Can I ask you a question that's kind of disturbing?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a neighbor, by chance, put up decorations like the week of the holiday, put them up, and then take them down the day after the holiday? Have you ever seen these psychopaths?
Are we talking Christmas strictly?
I'm talking, like, I have a couple neighbors. I want to say it's not just one, but it's definitely one where it'll be like Halloween and, like, the decorations will be up that week. And then they're done. Like, if it's on a Friday, they're already done. Like the dawn of Saturday morning. And then same thing with Christmas. Have you seen these psychopaths that they buy a tree on the 23rd and then they throw it out like in a week?
I am partially this psychopath for Halloween only. I will put stuff up in the house, pumpkins and all that stuff, but as far as like my graveyard and my spider webs and all that shit, I will literally put that up on Halloween and take it down the next day.
Why? What are you doing?
I don't know what it is about the Halloween decor that I just don't want to fucking look at it if it's not Halloween. Like, Christmas to me is like a big, broad season. I want to feel that anticipation and that ramp up. But for Halloween, like, I don't want my house to be a haunted house for 2 weeks. I just want to put it up, scare the shit out of some kids, take it down, and move on. I don't know why that's exclusively a Halloween thing for me, but it is.
Megadads is for everyone who loves gaming and the community that surrounds it. We're all about fun, fully grown, and we want you to be a part of everything we've got going on here. So what do you get when you subscribe to youtube.com/Megadads? Weekly podcasts from your favorite Megadads personalities, reviews on the latest games, reaction and analysis on the latest industry news, Gameplay Thursday videos showing off what we do on the sticks, travel logs from our trips around the world, small talk segments where we try new things with our kids, live community events like our holiday specials, and so much more each and every single day. You don't want to miss a minute of the fun. New Megadads videos drop each and every weekday, whether it's our long-form content like Megadads Live, or maybe it's one of our short series like Off the Shelf, a look at retro gaming. Please subscribe to youtube.com/Megadads today and tell your friends to come too. We're building something great here at youtube.com/Megadads, so subscribe today and be a part of Fun Fully Grown. This is Megadads.
Okay.
But Christmas, yeah, that shit can be up for 4 months. I don't care. It's time for Parent of the Month. Whoa, shit. Did you see how when I did that, the lights just exploded? I've got a really cool display back here with my Lego Bowser.
Yeah, what are you doing over here at Seizure City with your...
I've got my Lego Bowser and I've got some Mario figures there. And I have this set of 2 Govee light bars. And I took those things down and I threw them in the family room for Dad Fest. Yes. And they were just like blue, glowing or whatever. And so as I'm putting my office back together, I realized that they had like a lava fire effect. I said, that shit would look rad next to Lego Bowser. So that's what's going on back there. Anyway, it's time for Parent of the Month. Every month here at Megadads, we select parenting excellence to highlight. And it's that, end of the year, cold and flu season. And I wanted to pick a Parent of the Month that really emphasizes the need to take care of your body, because right now there's measles outbreaks across America. Fucking measles. On Wednesday, the Minnesota Department of Health alerted residents that it had confirmed 10 new cases since Monday, bringing the state's tally so far to 23 cases of measles where I live. Dr. Chase Shutak said that we've been worried about this all year because there were outbreaks which began in Texas. All of us anticipated this will eventually make its way up to us. There was an outbreak, a massive measles outbreak in Texas, which totaled 762 cases. Antonio, did you know that you can get vaccinated for measles and don't have to fucking worry about this shit because you just give yourselves 2 shots and you're fine?
Yeah, it says right here, measles outbreaks occurring primarily due to decrease and decline in vaccination rates in various communities.
Yeah, I've got news here. It says several major polls show a decline in trust in childhood vaccines since the coronavirus pandemic. I just want to say everybody who vaccinates your kid is the Parent of the Month.
Yeah. This
is incredibly easy. If you are unvaccinated and you get measles, it can lead to serious health complications like pneumonia, encephalitis, which is brain swelling, or death. Or any parent who vaccinates their kids, which is extremely safe and extremely easy, is Parent of the Month. Everybody else can eat all of my shit. I'm going to take all of my shit out of my butthole and I'm going to put it in your mouth if you don't want to vaccinate your kids.
There's going to be a lot of studies, probably in the next 20 years, 10 years, we're going to start seeing them where they're going to look into like the stupidity of like what's going on. A lot of it's social media, but what we've come to know is that you can be an idiot. You can be a malinformed idiot. And then there's some weirdness going on about what you choose to believe, what you choose to hear. So like, whereas me, the only person that I hear, talk about vaccination skepticism has like a brainworm. And that's all I hear because I'm not in those echo chambers. But there are other people who like, because they follow influencers online and I don't know like what makes them susceptible or gullible or whatever, or choosing to be gullible, but you're just ignorant. And then you're like, you're dumb. You're like thinking things that are fictional or, you know, anti-science, you know, armchair experts. And there has to be studies. Like we got to figure out how it happened. Because I mean, I don't think it can be as simple as social media exists. Like there's some deeper stuff going on about like why, how, you know, because I'm just like, what the fuck?
When did we stop valuing intelligence? You know what I mean? Like it used to be.
The orange guy has a lot to do with it because it's like, yeah, I'm stupid. Yeah, he's stupid. Yeah, I say ignorant stuff, but it's like, okay. You know, it's like, oh, it's okay. Like post-truth, like alternative facts, like this whole concept, there just needs to be studies. I have no answers for you. I'm living through the nightmare just like everyone else. But what I can tell you is stupidity is at an all-time, not even, it's probably not. But stupidity is like, it's here.
Ignorance, I think, is definitely at an all-time high in America.
Know.
It is.
We have to invent some new words. We need our best people on this.
You mean smart people?
Yeah.
We want to start holding out
anybody
some intelligent people?
Anybody legitimately qualified.
Oh, just
scientists, scholars.
Measles. What the fuck?
Measles was eliminated in the United States, declared absolutely eliminated in the United States in like the year 2000 or something like that.
Yeah.
And now it's back.
If you don't vaccinate your child, it's child abuse. Sorry, it just is. Hey everyone, it's the season of thanks, and I can't think of anything to be more thankful for than the members of Megadad's Boost. Megadad's Boost, of course, is our membership support program. If you like what you're listening to, if you like what you're watching, you can help support it and drive it well into the future. Keep Megadad's going strong by becoming a member of Megadad's Boost. It only takes $1 a month. Everything we do here at Megadad's, whether it's our podcasts, our reviews, our Tokyo travel videos, Off the Shelf, our look at retro gaming, or maybe our spin-off podcast, Switch Talk 2, all of that is brought to you because of your continued support as members of Megadad's Boost. All you got to do to join is go to patreon.com/Megadads. And again, it only takes $1 to make a difference and keep Megadad's going strong well into the future. The members of Megadad's Boost for the month of November 2025 are as follows: Craig Campbell, Joseph, Eric Wood, Spokes, Emily Smith, Brent, John DiFrancesco, Estuardo Zenteno, Brendan Myers, The Snack Network, Dave Soto, Jesse Waldack, Andy Penzick, Luke Porter, David Snyder, the Bafo Yucks Dudes, Justin Masson, and the Nintendo Dads podcast. All of those folks help fund everything we do here at Megadad, so give them a great big thank you like we do. We are very thankful for all of our Boost members, and in return for their support, they get this very podcast 5 days early and completely ad-free. And not only that, but starting right now in the month of November, they're getting every episode of Switch Talk 2 in an audio format. So if you're a person who likes consuming Megadad's content in the ears only, Megadad's Boost is a great option. But hey, times are tough. People are tightening their belts. Maybe you don't have those dollars right now to support Megadad's. You can still be a part of the Megadad's Boost community by joining at the free tier. You don't get all of the perks, but you do get to show your support for Megadad's. And of course, for that, we are also eternally grateful. The members of the free tier at Megadad's Boost are as follows: Julia Malinky, Victaris GX, Solara Clark, The Coconut Wizard, Avi Cohen, The One Track Gamers, John Layola, Michael Kwan, Sonny Megatron, Nima, Petey McD, Mike Salvino, Timothy Alf, Tony Hughes, and Brian Scott. Whether you're pledging $1, $5, $10, or $0, as long as you're a part of that Megadad's Boost family, we say thank you. And now back to that content that you folks helped support and create. All right, let's talk about a video game. Press start. Today, I'm here to talk about Heroes of Mount Dragon. It's a brawler game developed by Runic Q. I played it on the PlayStation. It's available on all platforms. And in fact, I'm giving away a Steam code for this game right now. If you are watching the YouTube version of this episode of Megadads Live, see that Steam code right there at the bottom of your screen? If you're the first one to enter that, congratulations. You have yourself a copy of Heroes of Mount Dragon. Got a code for this game. I was waiting for it. They didn't have a PlayStation 5 version available, but they said, here, have an extra Steam code. So I'm handing that out because I played it on my PS5. I love playing 4-player co-op games. I love getting my kids and my wife on the couch and we play some shit together. And these brawler games like Streets of Rage and Turtles, and we played Karate Kid version of this kind of thing. We love that kind of game. Heroes of Mount Dragon takes that concept of a brawler, 2D brawler, going back and forth, beating the crap out of people, and it injects a little bit of D&D in that. So this is a medieval-based brawler. You got yourself a wood elf, a giant orc character, you got a little green elf, little lady, there's a big cat woman, beast lord, there's a magician who's got like a Middle Eastern motif about him, all sorts of really cool gauntlet style characters.
Yeah.
Really cool hand-drawn art style for Heroes of Mount Dragon, and it's got an interesting self-aware comedy to it.
Oh,
so
cool.
like the characters will engage in between levels, they'll have like dialogue and interaction to kind of push the story forward, and they know they're in video games. You ever play one of these games where like the characters know they're in a game?
Fourth wall, yeah.
Yeah. Deadpool kind of stuff where they
Yeah.
keep making jokes about other games and other pop culture things like that. So it's kind of fun. It's lighthearted. It's humorous. And the brawling itself it's competent. I mean, this is a small team, right? So it's kind of limited in its scope. You do level up your characters. Probably the coolest thing that you can do in this game is you build up like this power meter as you get more and more kills, and you can deploy a dragon power. So all these characters are like Power Ranger style. They all have a color to their class,
I love
and then they
that.
can deploy like this giant dragon power, and so this huge dragon will swing across the screen, and you can do this OP style attack where you're shooting fire on the bad guys. You're fighting goblins. You're going across different medieval environments like swamps, mountains, deserts, and things like that. It is a good, probably week-long adventure. Something for the family where you can sit down after dinner, after a long day of work and school, play a couple levels, put it down, go back to it. Probably don't want to invest hours and hours of your time because the gameplay variety is not fast, right? Like you're doing the same. It's a brawler. You're doing the same thing. You're going from left to right, kicking the crap out of some things. I think what really carries this game is a really cool art style, and like the flashy attacks that you can do. I played as this dark elf. He's got all these blue robes, and he has throwing knives. My son Elliot was a magician, so he was like casting magic projectiles. So each character has a different combat style. And it's just really good. It's really cool to see like a smaller team put something together like this. We had a really good time. A little glitchy. We had a few times where our characters would stop moving and we had to reload the game. So, I mean, it definitely is small indie style. But Heroes of Mount Dragon, it's got really cool visuals, a really simple pick up and play style. It's something good for your kids. They're not going to get overwhelmed by a lot of hard to pull off combos and things like that. And we had a really good time. Do you play these kind of games at all?
Yeah, so I have to be in the right mood for them. Similar to like a platformer, I'm not always in the mood for this genre. Like I played through Shredder's Revenge with my brother one day. We just had to boot it up. We had the nostalgia going for us. And if you play the game through, you can usually beat some of these games in one sitting.
Right.
I played some of the more hardcore ones like Castle Crashers back in the day, very little because again that's a little bit more like 4 hits and you're dead. There's a lot of flavors to these games, but this one I really love because it has that, like you said, like Gauntlet. Here's the green character.
Yeah.
Now I'm the orange guy. I'm the blue one. The simplicity of that is like beautiful. The art style for this one in particular is great. I'm watching like the magic, and when it comes down, lightning striking, like the jelly things that are happening, a spider coming down and grabbing like someone from the roof, like that. It seems to have a soul. Like it seems to have like some effort put in there. The animations look really beautiful. One of the interesting things about this genre is there is another breakout hit called Absalom, and it's like a brawler similar to this, except it has roguelike elements to it. It's a beat 'em up roguelike that I thought this was initially the one that you were talking about. It's a little darker in tone, definitely more hardcore, but like a lot of depth. So this genre seems to be having quite a renaissance. Like I think Cosmic Invasion, which is coming in December, the Marvel game where you're playing as superheroes and you're doing a beat 'em up, is it looks very similar to like Turtles in Time or something like that. They're pumping out these games. So if you are a fan of beat 'em ups and these side scrolling beat 'em up things, like you're eating good. So
the games that do this really well offer like diversity in the characters that you select, right? I remember playing Turtles in the arcade, and everybody had their favorite turtle for a certain reason.
Oh yeah.
But the old school Turtles, they all basically had the same attacks. The newer Turtle game, Shredder's Revenge, really stepped up the combos and how you could you could spec out like your turtle, right? Like you really leveled them up in meaningful ways. This game, Heroes of Mount Dragon, as you level up, your character gains new abilities, new attacks, things like that. And at their core, they have, ranged attack characters like the elves. My guy could throw throwing knives. The green elf has a bow and arrow. And then you had like a bruiser character, like I said, the orc, or the big lion character, the beast lady. They were more like get in your face attacks. This game understands that it's important to select which character you want based on like the diversity of their attacks. It's a very charming game, very straightforward. Like I said, this is a good family friendly entry. The kids aren't going to get I don't understand the controls or whatever. Like it's very cut and dry. You get in, you kick ass on a bunch of different monsters, and you get out. So Heroes of Mount Dragon, it's a good time. And again, if you're the first one to enter in that code in your Steam library, you get Heroes of Mount Dragon for free on the Megadads. Thank you so much to Runic Q for that extra code.
Yes.
And that sound right there is the caboose. We're bringing it home with a recommendation for something outside the world of video games that we think you should do. And my caboose, seeing as next week is Thanksgiving, I'm going to give some advice. I'm going to give some advice for folks in this holiday season, especially in this day and age. Prioritize your mental health this holiday season. Holidays can be hard, right? Everybody's living a different life. Everybody's got different circumstances, and everybody's certainly got different family situations. So wherever you're spending your holiday, whether it be at home or on the road, and whoever you're interacting with, prioritize yourself and your families and make sure that you're treating yourselves right. It's really easy to get boxed into a corner, especially on Thanksgiving. If you're at the in-laws, you're dealing with a racist uncle or whatever the hell it is, it's okay to take an out. It's okay to leave the table. It's okay to censor people in front of your kids. Like, you don't have to be combative. You don't have to cause a stink. But you also don't have to take any shit just because it's the holidays, right? It's really important.
I'll double down on that. Yeah, 100%. Found family is important. People who are filling your cup, so to speak, investing in you, who are there for you throughout the year. Somebody told me recently, like, they don't like the obligation of seeing people. It's like, if I want to see you, I'll see you. And that's how it should be. set boundaries, healthy boundaries, and say, you know what, if it's not healthy, I'm not going to do it just because I'm expected to. You're adults, just take care of your kids and your family. It's so important this day and age, like that self-care. So I would do that. For my recommendation, I would probably go with one little scoop of mashed potatoes, ham. If you can get like the little like cherry where they come with like cherry garnish on it, try to do that. The turkey, go white meat. You don't need any of that dark stuff on your plate. If there's some corn, you have to. It's an obligation. You throw some corn on top.
Okay.
If there's gravy, it's not good. Don't try it. Don't be like, oh, maybe this is the one time I'm going to try gravy and it's going to be good. It's not. You can leave that off your plate. Don't feel bad about like the fruit salad and not eating it because, again, that's not good. Skip that. Load up on some bread. You need carbs. It's good for your heart. That fiber is good for your innards and your gut. I would round it out about there. Some people have like a little side salad or some weirdness like that, but I'm gonna go primarily with ham, some mashed potatoes, corn. Keep it simple. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say, and hold on, I just got to do this really quick. I would say,
hot take.
Don't say dark meat, please.
no, fuck that. The underrated champion of Thanksgiving is the dinner roll.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. The dinner roll.
I
yeah,
think
it's a staple.
that is what makes or breaks a holiday dinner. If you have a good dinner roll, it is life-changing. If you have one of those dinner rolls where you're like, oh, this looks okay, and you bite into it, and that motherfucker is buttery and soft and just like it'll rock your shit. But if you have a subpar dinner roll, it just screws the whole dinner. You have to nail the dinner roll. So if you are preparing your meal, you really got to focus. Everybody puts all the emphasis on the protein, right? You gotta nail that shit. You get that dinner roll right, and you will have people happy at your table.
Have you ever heard of King's Hawaiian or Hawaiian bread?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You've had that?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's kind of cheating because it's just like nailing it.
It's just
like
a slam
time.
dunk, right?
Yeah, it's like, oh, there's the King's Hawaiian, like Hawaiian bread.
That's
like,
a known quantity. You see that shit on the table, you know you're gonna have a fantastic experience. But there's something about the mystery of seeing the unidentifiable dinner roll, and you don't know what it's gonna be like once you chomp down on that sucker.
I like a good sesame seed, like, where there's some sesame, like white sesame seeds on the roll, and it's
that's
like
dangerous. Ooh, yeah. Get in there.
You ever have the chocolate bread, or I call it the chocolate bread from Cheesecake Factory, where you go and there's this dark, I don't know, maybe it's rye. I don't know. It's just an amazing dark bread, and it comes with like salted butter, maybe a little salted butter on there.
I'm getting really excited now. We got to stop this podcast.
I'm hyped.
I'm not going to be able to step away from this desk for a while now.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much for listening or watching this episode of Mega Dads Live. I hope your roll experience is a good one as we head into these holidays. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you join us in the Mega Dads Discord. We want to hear what your favorite Thanksgiving or holiday meal is, what your favorite meal item is. Drop it in the comments below. We love listening to all of the comments, all of the feedback that we get here at Mega Dads. So make sure you're one of those people that shares. And we will see you next week for an all-new episode of Mega Dads Live. Bye.